Hello everyone, today we're looking at the results of a massive fan vote for the best Chainsaw Man characters. Almost 1 million people took part. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy anime videos, analysis and breakdowns. Write your top in the comments. And let's get started, here it is. A brand new ranking. We begin with 10th place, Asamitaka. 31,000 votes. Not bad at all, but when you see her only at 10th place, it might surprise you. Asa is one of the main characters of the new arc, basically the main point of view for the reader. She has gone through fear, trauma, uncertainty and still remained alive, real, vulnerable. Personally, I think she deserves a much higher spot. Asa is deeper, more interesting, and more psychologically complex than many characters that ranked above her. She constantly grows, she has drama, humor, and perfect human imperfection, and that's what makes her brilliant. But votes are votes, and 31,000 fans placed her at number 10. So let's move on. In 9th place, Pochita, the small, adorable devil who received 39,000 votes. And here comes the classic question, how can a character who only appeared for a few scenes be so popular? The answer is simple. He's Pochita. He's the heart of the story. Not figuratively, although literally too, but emotionally, most of all. Pochita symbolizes friendship, promises, and the simplest childlike dream of a better future. His design is both silly and endearing, and this exact mix of simplicity and depth makes him unforgettable. Pochita is one of those characters who shows up for a moment but stays with you for years. His 39,000 votes are pure fan love. I understand every single person who voted for him. 8th place goes to Yoshida, the 40,000 votes. He's the type of character that viewers can never fully read. Cold, quiet, handsome, he instantly creates an aura of mystery. At first glance, the perfect ice boy. But Yoshida has something that sets him apart from cliches, a constant sense of untold story. Every scene with him feels like something else is coming. He always seems smarter than he lets on, stronger than he shows, and yet he has no arrogance. He's calm, observant. Someone who sees everything but reveals nothing. And of course, the appearance. The fandom loves style, and Yoshida fits perfectly. Beautiful, dark, minimalistic, a completely deserved place in the top. 7th place goes to Beam, with 40,500 votes. Beam is pure chaos, a shark-devil hybrid, wild, loyal, emotional, unpredictable, and incredibly likable. Fans already loved him in the manga, but the real popularity explosion came after the Reze arc adaptation. Beam is the type of character who is both dangerous and adorable. He can kill people, but emotionally he breaks like a child. He doesn't hide his feelings, he doesn't complicate himself, he just is. That's rare. Fans love him for his honesty, and because in a world of betrayal and manipulation, Beam is always straightforward. If he loves you, he loves you. If he hates you, he hates you. And it works. A simple but extremely strong character. 6th place, Angel, 50,000 votes. The fandom couldn't ignore him. Angel might be one of the most beautiful characters in Chainsaw Man. The aesthetics are perfect. Calm, fragile silhouette, long hair, no visible aggression, and yet he's a devil. The contrast itself makes him captivating. But it's not only the visuals. Angel is tragedy. He remembers past lives, carries memories of everyone he has touched, and yet appears cold. He is tired, burned out, but still keeps moving forward. He's almost philosophical, a character who never forces himself on others, and the fact that he is a femboy only boosts his popularity. The fandom loves this aesthetic combination. He's not fully explored, and that mystery makes him even more interesting. We want to know more. We want him to be happy. We want to see what's behind that calm expression. 50,000 votes. Every single one deserved. 5th place, Power. 61,000 votes. In the previous ranking, she was number 1. That's a fall, but not a failure. Power is pure energy, loud, crazy, shameless, selfish, stupid, hilarious, and slowly, steadily becoming more human. Her arc is a journey of growth. At first, she was chaos incarnate, lies, mess, running away from responsibility. Only me. But over time, with Denji and Aki, she softened. She learned to care. Her bond with Miyawi, her panic, her fear, her love, all of it makes Power one of the most emotionally rich characters. She's easy to love, impossible to forget. She annoys you and delights you at the same time. She makes the story louder, funnier, and in the darkest moments, warmer. Dropping from 1st place to 5th doesn't make her worse. It only shows how strong the competition became and how hard it is to stay at the very top. 4th place, Denji, 66,000 votes, the main character, the center of the whole story, the face of the series, and yet, only 4th place. For a lot of people that's shocking, but when you think about it, it actually makes sense. Yes, Denji is the one who carries the narrative. Without him, none of this would even happen. But loving the protagonist is not the same as placing him at the top of the favorite character list. Denji is intentionally simple. His dreams are ridiculous. His motivation is sometimes childish. His personality is blunt, crude, and unfiltered. He isn't beautiful in his suffering like many other characters. He isn't mysterious. He isn't idealized. He's raw. So raw that some fans don't even view him as a favorite because he feels like a real teenager. Messy desires, confusion, desperation, constantly fighting just to survive. And you know what? That's his strength. But popularity is a different matter. The fact that he's in 4th place shows that people like him, but they like him differently. He's a character we root for and feel attached to, but not the one we place on a pedestal. And honestly, I would have ranked him even lower because Chainsaw Man is a series where the side characters are often so powerful that they steal the spotlight completely. Denji is the foundation of the house, but not the flashiest piece of architecture. Let's move on. 3rd place, Aki. 90,000 votes. Aki is pain, discipline, and quiet tragedy. He is a walking symbol of endurance. At first, he seems like a stereotype. Serious, cold, somewhat arrogant devil hunter with a traumatic past. But the way he unfolds throughout the story makes him much deeper than he appears. He lives for a goal. He trained for years to become stronger. He has lost too much to allow himself to be weak. But underneath all of that, there is a gentle, caring human being hiding behind a stone face. Aki doesn't talk about his feelings. He acts. He keeps going. He takes the hits life throws at him without complaint. Maybe that's why his tragedy is so loud, because he never screams about it. His arc is one of the most emotionally devastating parts of the manga. His choices are some of the heaviest. His ending is something fans never forget. So, 90,000 votes are more than deserved. People love him not for comedy, not for flashiness, but for humanity, for quiet strength. 3rd place is a direct reflection of how deeply fans were moved by him. 2nd place, Makima, 101,000 votes. This is where things get magical. Makima is one of the most complex characters in Chainsaw Man. She is terrifying, seductive, cold, gentle, merciless, and magnetic, all at the same time. She manipulates people the way a musician handles instruments. She speaks softly, smiles warmly, yet every word feels like a threat. Makima is the perfect antagonist who never announces herself as the villain. She simply exists, and the world bends around her. Her ranking isn't just popularity, it's recognition of her power as a character. Her beauty is cold and almost inhuman. Her gaze is hypnotic. Her manipulation is elegant, precise, dangerous. She makes people do her will, even when they think they're acting on their own. But most importantly, she makes people feel strongly. Love, fear, worship, hatred, admiration. A character like this never goes unnoticed. And honestly, I thought she would be number 1, because Makima is not just a character, she's an event. But millions of votes decided differently, and someone else took the crown. And the gap between them is massive. 1st place, Reze. 205,000 votes. 205,000. That's insane. That's almost twice as many as Makima. Reze is a character who only appears breaking and explosive at the same time. Reze is a contradiction. She can be shy, warm, sweet, almost domestic. Then, in the next second, cold, lethal, ruthless, a perfect assassin. Her story leaves no one indifferent. She enters Denji's life like light, like hope, like a chance for a normal happiness. And then that hope becomes a knife. The Reze arc is one of the most emotionally charged chapters in Chainsaw Man. The fact that she disappeared after such a brief but blazing moment only made her impact stronger. People don't love her because she stayed long, they love her because she hit hard. Her emotions, her cruelty, her tragic fate, they make her unforgettable. She became the symbol of the dream that never came true. Fans put her at the top, and it makes perfect sense. Personally, I would put her at number 1 too, and I'm genuinely happy that so many fans feel the same way. And here we are, at the end of this massive ranking. Nearly 1 million votes. Tens of thousands of fan opinions. Incredible results. Every character on this list is unique. Tell me in the comments how you would rank them. I read everything and I really want to see your personal list.